Zoe de Toledo for Oxford.
Attention, go!
And the 158th boat race is underway. April the 7th, 5 times the race has been held in, and Cambridge have won it every time. No other date has been so one-sided, and the start is crucial. And as expected, Oxford are away. Cambridge with the greater weight hope to harness it later. But look at Oxford charging clear. Cambridge visibly a quarter of a length ahead of Cambridge as they come up towards the Duke's Meadows on the Surrey, the Middlesex side. They're coming very shortly to Corney Reach. We've still got something like 8 minutes to go, and there's little to choose between them.
That's the steps marker. 7 minutes to go in this race. And once they get round this little corner here, which is still in Cambridge's favour, what's happened? Cambridge has stopped.
Cambridge has stopped. Wayne Palmer, what can you tell us?
We've stopped rowing. There's a man swimming across between the boats. Both crews had to stop. All the following boats have stopped. We've got someone here who thought it was a good idea to swim across in front of the race.
Fantastic boat race.
And we've stopped an historic race right in the middle. This is unprecedented.
Well, now, it'll be interesting. This could well be a restart for John Garrett.
John Garrett will start this race. He'll have to start the race with the crews pretty well even. Oxford just had an edge, but that'll be very, very tight. You'll have to start the race again from this point.
Go easy up, easy both crews, easy. Attention, go!
And away we go, take two, the boat race restarted.
And again, Oxford very quick onto the second and third stroke. This is a sprint because they know that in 3 minutes' time they will have the advantage of this big corner in their favour.
And they've taken out almost a half a length, and they will have the corner bending round.
There's a big clash, and then there's been a broken oar. There's a broken oar.
That's for Oxford.
This is terrible. This is terrible. They can't keep going.
So is this going to be, look at, she's waving there, Zoe de Toledo, they've lost an oar.
Well, now the umpires, this is a
John Garrett had to make a decision.
Absolute chaos.
He had this before in the Isis Goldie race in 1990 and disqualified one crew. Cambridge now pulling clear. The umpire is allowing this.
The umpire will have to make a decision. He must assume that it was Oxford's fault that they went into Cambridge, and he's allowing Cambridge to win this boat race.
Cambridge University approach the finishing line at the end of this 158th boat race. It's victory for Cambridge, victory for their coach Steve Trackmore in his second year in charge. Controversy will dot this race about the intruder, about the restart, about the collision, about the broken oar. But for Cambridge, it's all about celebration. For Oxford crossing now, winners last year so decisively, it's all about what might have been.
Well, against all the odds, Cambridge come home winners, but what incident, what an extraordinary series of events which left Oxford unable to finish their race.
So much wash that I could not move as fast as I wanted to. John, we can't have a race that ends like this. This is completely shocking.
I don't know whether you heard what she was saying, which said there's no way we can have a race like this. I was steering as I saw fit.
Don't say anything.
Can't hear what John Garrett is
John,
saying.
we were within the first 100 metres of the
My
restart.
oar broke down in the first 100 meter. That's a restart.
Roll harm. That is the confirmation from
really
John
did
Garrett,
help you
the
on
white
university
flag.
this time, guy.
Now they're worried about the barman.
Alex Woods.
Yeah, Alex Woods, Dr. Alex Woods, is still collapsed in the back of the boat, and they're very worried about him. The safety launch ought to get across very, very fast. They're trying to call from the launch to get the safety launch over to get him into the launch and to a doctor. He needs oxygen, and they're finally getting him out of the boat.
That was William Zeng to his rescue.
William Zeng and then Kevin Baum turning round to try and help him as well. But I think they only just noticed because he's been lying flat for quite some time in the boat.
He's at the bow.
He's the bow of the boat. Yeah, absolutely.
So not seen.
But they've got him out of the boat.
This is a man who's training to be a doctor as well.
He is a doctor. But he has been lying collapsed in the back of the boat, in the bow of the boat there, for some 4 or 5 minutes since they finished the race, and that's quite serious. I mean, they've got to get oxygen to him, and they've got to get him to hospital. This has been a race of such incidents, and you see the way the launches are all churning around here. Cambridge will be unaware of all of this, of course. They're victors, and they're coming into the bank.